Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 12 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So I'm painting some flowers today. Something that is just easy for my brain to think about. That's what I'm painting. And I'm going to paint kind of an all pink, different shades of pink, kind of roses and kind of pinks and kind of mauve-y colors, and that's just what's happening here. So, and I'm probably going to fall asleep while I'm doing it. Today was, to say the least, one of those rough days. Owen woke up before 3 and was ready to go to his grandma's house and could not understand that it was 3 o'clock in the morning and we were not going to his grandma's house. And so he needed me to know that he was upset and he was screaming and he could not take no for an answer. He was ready to go, and that was all he could think about. And so it was a long morning and long day, and he didn't want to fall asleep all day today, and so he was in bed and asleep within a few minutes of 8, and I will be asleep very shortly because it's one thing when he wakes up early and he's calm, and it's another thing when he wakes up early and there is nothing calm about anything. And that's how last night was. And it's hard because I understand that he really, 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 really wants to do something, but he doesn't get the concept of it being the middle of the night and that not all things are possible. And so it's hard for him to kind of rationalize through all of that and get in the moment and not be upset. And so I don't always have the answers or what I'm supposed to say or do. And the only thing that I could get him to stop to think about and go do is I finally told him he had to go read his books. And within a couple of hours of all the screaming, he had stopped and read about 7 different books. So I don't know why he actually followed instructions on that, because he usually doesn't. But he was truly okay with it and went and did it. And that was like my little 3 o'clock a.m. miracle, because honestly, I did not know. I did not know how we were going to. He just kept screaming and wanting to go, and it just breaks my heart, because I mean, he would stop and we ate some food and we did this and we did that, but it just breaks my heart that he just doesn't understand that we can't have, everything we want at 3 o'clock in the morning. So he is starting to understand more things, and that's what I hold on to, is that, you know, he's starting to get more of the scenarios of how stuff works. But it's still hard, and it's still emotional when I know that he wants to do the things he wants to do. And now he goes back to school on Monday, but we live in West Virginia, and that is, it's the beginning of the new year, and 2025, if anyone's watching this in years from now, we're supposed to get snow next week, and it's possibly going to be on the day that he goes, part of the snow is going to be on the day that he goes back to school. And I just, he thrives on his routine, and I just pray that it's not going to keep him from going back to school, because that will truly be a disappointment for him. He will be very, very, very upset. And so I'm just praying. I am just praying that it doesn't interfere with his school. But all I can say is we'll see. We will see. That's all I can say. So, we are almost done with this. Just adding some flares here and there and everywhere. To see what we shall see, as they say. Sometimes I change my mind as to what I'm doing. Just need a few little extra things here. Almost there. And then bedtime. Oh, I pray he sleeps tonight. He just gets so upset. And then he was so tired today. He got to the point where he was just beyond silly. Like he couldn't even, he just laughed and laughed and laughed, which I would much rather the laughter than anything else, you know how that goes. I decided I didn't want that, like that. So, and I think I need a couple more highlighted colors in there. Okay, so we sign this O for Owen, since he helps me with the backgrounds, and then L and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Toodles, toodles.